today about a series of audios that I now have on my website. These are guided meditations where I'm walking you through different, what I call body activations, where you're attuning your body to different aspects of nature. And I include many different aspects of nature, like the sun, or the wind, or the rain. And the reason I'm doing this is because I've noticed that in addition to focusing just on the organs within the body, which is my standard body activation system, I've also noticed that it's very important to draw in the energies of nature, because we've all been sort of separated from our real home, which is nature, and we need to consciously reabsorb the energies of the universe and the world around us that are healing and powerful. And for so many people, our environment is something we tend to unconsciously or consciously withdraw from, because if we live in a city, or if we are in an area where there's a lot of just not a lot of nature, your kind of unintentional reactions to sort of pull away, or you do it very consciously, but there's a part of your body, your whole body is supposed to have a relationship with its environment that's difficult for humans. Animals who are in nature have their beauty, not just because they're super intelligent on their own, but because they're where they belong, and they're constantly drawing in the wisdom of the elements. So this concept of the wisdom of nature, the wisdom of the elements, this is something that humans are not in touch with, even though we want to be, many of us want to be. It's hard to do when we're inside all the time. So I've developed this series of audios to help you to conscientiously draw in the wisdom of nature into your body, which you can do even given our sort of limited circumstances. It's ideal to spend time out in nature like this, right? And sort of be where we belong, one with nature. But given our busy schedules and what we have to do in this world, it's not exactly realistic to assume we can spend all our time in nature. So I've developed this series of audios to help us reconnect to nature no matter where we are. And I've used this system myself for many years. These audios represent years of my own research for my own personal benefit, because when I tune into the sun or the rain or wind, I feel absolutely tangible healing benefits in my own body, and that's how I know that these audios will benefit you. I also encode these audios, which is something I want to talk about. When I encode audios, a phrase I use a lot, I'm saying that the healing energies that I cultivate while I'm recording the audio, I'm actually bringing into the audio. The audio isn't just sound. There's other healing energies that are in the audio. Now you might think, well, how can digital sound recording carry healing vibrations? And the fact is, it doesn't precisely have to by itself. If you ever noticed, if you look at certain signs, or if you look at certain movies, or even at certain people's pictures, you'll catch a whole other layer of information that obviously isn't present just in the physical form of the picture, or the video, or anything that you're looking at. Maybe certain images that you've seen online, certain shapes or sacred geometric shapes, they carried an extra layer of information. Obviously it's not being communicated just by digital transmission. And the fact is that anything that's created gains a sort of interdimensional presence. And when you look at the object, the physical object, it tunes you into sort of a higher level of that object's existence. And there's a whole other layer of information there. And some objects, or things like people, we have many, many layers of other information that you can tap into with your brain and your intuition. And so these audios are encoded with healing energies that are present with the audio at a higher level that you can access from the physical level. Just by listening to the physical audio, you are tuned into this higher level of information. This isn't like what people call subliminal encoding or anything like that, because this is not unconscious. This isn't something that's sort of done behind the scenes. I'm actually fully inviting the higher levels of your being to participate in the extra healing information in this audio, or any of the recordings. I do it for my videos too, as you can probably tell from looking at all my videos on YouTube. I always encode these extra healing energies, and that to me is a huge part of the tangible benefit of my healing audios. They're not just sound. They carry all these healing energies and intentions that I have for you that I am having as I'm encoding the audio. Also, I can update my audios after I've recorded them. So let's say that some of my audios are much older, or if you're looking at this video like many years from when I'm recording it, And some of my very first meditations on the sun, guided meditations on rain or wind or lion focus or rhinoceros or any of these things that I plan to do, when you actually listen to them many years later, they won't only have the healing energies that I created years ago, because I can update the healing energies of my audios with new information that I learn as I go over the years. So any audio that you have of mine is connected to an interdimensional network that I have, where I'm always updating with new information that I learn. Why? Because I'm trying to present ever-newness, just like the name of my website. I'm always trying to make things new and better. That's just the nature of what I do. It does mean that you also get perpetually increasing benefit from any audios that you have from my website, because I'm always updating them. The reason I'm still dynamically updating them for you is because I'm wanting to facilitate your healing process, and I'm wanting to facilitate world change. That's why I'm here. That's what these audios are for. That's why you're here. That's what we're all trying to do. We're trying to create this beautiful new world together. And these audios help you to draw in the beauty of nature, so that then you are propagating that beauty through your field, through your body, and then you're beautifying the world by drawing in the beauty from these audios. So what I'm doing in these audios is I'm helping you to connect to nature, I'm helping you to connect to your body and to your highest self, draw in these healing energies of nature, and I'm sending you healing energies within the audio and new information as new information comes to me, all related to your healing process, the healing process of humanity, and the healing process of the planet, as well as a larger cosmic healing process that we all came here to facilitate. So there's a lot of very specific energies that are in these audios, in addition to whatever particular topic I'm discussing. So for example, the audio on tuning into the sun, you're not just tuning into the physical sun in the sky, you're tuning into the principle of the sun, the principle of nature that represents sun, and that affects your brain, it affects your nervous system, it lights up the nucleus of every cell, and you're drawing that sun energy into your body, propagating it through your body, and it's affecting people around you and the world around you. So as you listen to these audios, we're basically recreating nature together as a team and propagating it through the world. And all these additional healing energies that I'm sending you, of course, are for your personal benefit. But these audios have a higher purpose, which is to facilitate what we're all trying to do here. And basically bring nature into the office building, bring nature into the supermarket, bring nature anywhere that we go, and eventually these vibrations of nature, as we all connect and form this network of recreated nature, we're just going to overwhelm any structures around us that are not supporting nature, and then we win, and all the structures around us have to change to support more natural ways and what's good for the planet and good for the tree. And the other type of healing work, the other type of healing audio is more focused on animals. And animals are basically compositions of elements. So I have audios on sun and, let's say, stone and also water. Well, sun, stone, and water are present in very high quantities in the lion as an animal type. The animal, the lion, has an enormous amount of these three elements and less of wind, less of lightning and other things. But when you tune into the animal, the lion, it also has its own unique personality and its own unique wisdom. So the animal encodings, or the animal audios, they have their own power that's very specific because of the wisdom of the animals. So the general theme of this new line of products that I'm releasing is facilitating the world change that we're all wanting, your personal healing process, bringing nature into wherever we are, and actually honoring these aspects of nature and helping them to grow. As you think of the sun, you're sending loving energies to the sun, as you'll see in the audio products. You'll see that in the audio, we're not just taking from the sun, we are loving the sun, resonating with the sun, and helping her in her evolution, and also she's assisting us. It's more of a dance and a friendship. It's not just taking from nature, it's a loving and an adoring of nature. It's a natural resonance, you know, when you genuinely appreciate someone's beauty or their personality, you're not just taking from them, you're saying, oh, you're so wonderful, and then they also shine even more because of your loving attention. So that's the nature of these audios. That's the nature of the elemental healing. as well as the animal activations. I'm calling, they're still body activations, but you're tuning into nature as well, not just your own body. So that's the nature of these audios, and their purpose, remember, not just your benefit, but also the world's benefit, because I've noticed something. As we do things to help the world around us, especially nature, it resonates back to you from the world. So when you're wanting to manifest things in your life, many people, I think they've already figured this out, when you want to manifest things, it's very good to give, not just to think that I have to take or pull from the universe. That's kind of the logic of humanity, always taking from Mother Earth. But if you really want to receive healing benefit, it's also very good to radiate love and healing energies to your environment. So that kind of attitude and consciousness is very present in these audios of giving to nature, resonating with her, honoring her, and drawing her power into our body so that we become her living representatives and we help her to basically recreate herself in our modern world circumstance. So there's a lot to these audio products, and I hope you enjoy them. And if you want more information, check out my website link that you can see at Evernewjoy.com, Evernewjoy.com. Also know that I have a newsletter that you can sign up for and get lots of free information. And to get a sense of how I present myself, not just from this video, but from my other videos as well as all my other free material, you can get a sense of what the audios are like. But these audios have a very specific purpose I've tried to encapsulate in this video recording. So I hope you have fun today, and actually, why don't we take a moment to sort of tune in together to an aspect of nature. So right now, I have this tree behind me, so I would like you to tune into the perfect pattern of tree. Notice how the tree, it connects to the earth and has all its roots deeply rooted in the earth, as opposed to like a cloud which is floating above the earth. And it also reaches up and it's embracing the wind, it's merging with the wind, and it's very straight. It's very straight. That straightness, that sort of pillar of straightness is like your spine, and it's a very clear channel for the energies that it's carrying, as opposed to like a snake which is very sort of flowing along the ground. This is a very straight, vertical, rigid column, and that means that the tree is a conduit for powerful energies of the universe. So it's drawing in the power from above, pulling it down, it's drawing in the energies from the earth below, and they're integrating within its central column. I would like you to tune into all these aspects of the tree and try to feel that energy of the tree within your own body. So please take a moment. You can close your eyes if you like. And envision and feel the perfect pattern of tree. Not this particular tree, because this tree is just only one tree. We want the perfect pattern of tree as present in nature. And you want to tune into and envision this body of the tree as a very living and active body. And you want to invite this pattern of the tree into your awareness. You want to try to feel what it would be like to be a tree. What would it be like to have that body type? Trees are extremely complex, intricate creatures. They're essential for your own survival. You know, they help you breathe. Tune into tree and see what you feel as you merge with this inner awareness of the perfect pattern of tree. And as you're tuning into this tree awareness, notice how you start to feel more rooted, you feel very solid, but you also feel very clear and open and expansive. This is a very specific kind of healing benefit. The way it would benefit you in your modern life is that we as people, we need to connect to the energies of our mind and our soul and the magnetic powers of the universe. We do also need the physical sustenance of the earth and the food. And when you combine these in one person, you have a lot of mental power, a lot of emotional clarity, and a lot of physical strength, which is a very good combination. as opposed to just having one or the other. A tree really helps you to integrate these energies of above and below, mental power and physical power. So in your daily life, it helps you to be physically active and athletic, and to also be very wise and connected, and to plan your life very well, but then also to actually do things and get moving. So you can tune into the tree more on your own. That was an introduction to the type of how I like to do the techniques. I go into much more depth in the audios and encode them with these healing energies that I'm talking about. But that's sort of a glimpse of what I'm trying to get everyone to tune into. These different powers of nature, specific beautiful shapes of nature. So I hope you had fun with this practice we just did and with this video. And contact me anytime by email. Hope you had fun today.